Just submitted our engineer's report on Monday, should be in your board packets. I'll skip over number 1 since Mr. Seiler will address that under the supervisor's report. Veterans Park is on the engineer's report, just as a reminder. Once we're done with the construction activities there, once the road crew's done, we'll need to file the notice of termination to close out the permit. Our office is working on the MS4 compliance tasks, which are due by the end of June. So those are in progress at this point. Item number 4 on the engineer's report deals with Tuscany Estates. As you'll recall, we looked into the streetlight issue or the question regarding the streetlights. And we also updated the cost estimate for the punch list items for the construction that remains to be done there. And it's my understanding that a meeting will be held here in the future with Quaker and Miranda and the township to discuss moving forward with that agreement. Right, Dennis?
Yes.
Item number 5 is El Rama Central Park Phase 2. I spoke briefly with Suzanne this morning and then again this afternoon. We did receive some information from the playground equipment manufacturer, some examples of the equipment and some cost estimates. I've given copies to her so that she can share with the board, and then we can discuss our next steps with finalizing that park design. There is an item later on the agenda discussing a possible grant application for some additional work to be added onto that scope of work. So we'll talk about that when the time comes. But our next steps are to finalize that design, get concurrence with the DCEP, the grant agency that we do have a grant from already, that they're okay with our design and our path forward, and then move ahead with the project. So that's where that stands. Item number 6, I don't have much of an update on. We're working on that at this point. That's the overlook sewer district rate structure. Item number 7, we're working on the permit application for the April Road culvert replacement project. The rest of the items there, not much of an update. Item 8 is on the agenda. I'll skip that. Item 9 is funding opportunities. At our last meeting, we talked about the Growing Greener grant application for MS4. And I just wanted to give the board an update that I did talk with the DEP about our grant application. That was a requirement to do by the end of the month, have a conversation with them with pre-application, which we did discuss and got some more instructions as to how to complete that application. So our deadline to submit the Growing Greener application is end of June. So we'll take care of that and get the application. And then 10 and 11 are on the agenda, so I believe that's all I have, Michelle. Thank you. Unless there's any questions from the public or from the supervisor.
So, circling back, Diana did change that. You did. You just didn't.
Sorry,
We finally found it in it. It was just a.
It was changed, that's like.
So should we untable it now instead of putting this before?
Technically not.
No,
It's paid. You haven't adopted Robert's rules.
Okay.
So you want to take a motion to take it off the table?
So, I make a motion to take it off the table. Any second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
We'll just put Carl as an abstain. So, Carl has pneumonia. He's been suffering from pneumonia since this entire thing, and still, I gotta give it to him. He still managed to make every Zoom call and but he had to step out. But he has not been well through this entire thing. So we'll put him as an abstain? No. Okay. So it's off the table. I make a motion to approve the May 8th meeting minutes.